Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Hashem, Yahawashi, Hashem, Ruach, double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, shalom to my AHPARYAM, all Guatemalanswho are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity, as well as a speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kawa Club coming with no lesson, and today's lesson is going to be a quick lesson, maybe not, from something that I was just thinking about. And it corresponds with this precept that I brought out, simply because I've gotten some comments before that primarily just piss me off, and it's just such an annoying thing where it's like, if you don't, my thing is, if you do not believe this, if you are an atheist more specifically, why are you seeking out? Because the thing about this, about my channel in specific, is that it is very clearly a quote unquote religious channel, quote unquote. But yet, for atheists, they are actively seeking stuff out so that they can challenge and try to make it seem, or try to like shake the faith of someone. When if you don't, and Saki, that's the thing about Edomites in general, where they will never just shut the fuck up and mind their own business. That was what this one devil, Pete Hegseth, whatever the fuck his name is, all right, was talking and straight up lying, saying that being a pacifist is a terrible um practice because of quote unquote human nature, when in actuality, the only dangers to being a pacifist is if you are around, or if you are found by Edomites. Edomites are the only people, or sorry, let me correct myself, are primarily the main groups of people that will go out of their way to bother you or to attack you. All right, so that whole bullshit about in order to maintain peace, um, in order to maintain peace, he was talking about how, oh, in order to maintain peace, we need to be strong and whatnot. Yes, you need to be strong, of course, but he's over here acting as if it is normal to go and attack other people, when the fact of the matter is that their people are the reasons behind it. Their people are the main aggressors. Their people are the ones that are perpetuating wars. All right. Genesis. I wasn't going to get this verse, but whatever. Genesis chapter. I hate when this shit happens. I don't remember the freaking exact place. Here. Genesis 27, verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And that's the thing, where Esau is going to live by his sword. He's going to live by, okay, well, I have the strength, I have the power, of the weapons and whatnot. I'm going to go around and killing people and getting what I want. All right. So as a result of that, in addition to that, Slakia, Hebrews 12 and 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person that Esau, who from one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So because he has no sense of spirituality, he doesn't understand the spiritual consequences to he doesn't understand the spiritual consequences to actually going around and attacking people for no fucking reason other than to just abuse and misuse people. He thinks that that is the only thing, because unless, let me see if I remember that. Oh yes. Um, okay. I think it's in the Apocrypha. That was wrong. Okay, so Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So because Esau does not get punished, because Esau does not face the consequences of his action, then that's when, okay, well, he's just going to keep on doing whatever bullshit evil that he's doing. Now, as I said before, I keep on getting so many or not only I don't keep on getting it, but that's the thing where you have these people, all right. And Slocky, this is not even what I don't know. I don't know what this topic is supposed to be, but I just wanted to get something off my chest. All right. So you have this bullshit, self-righteous talk of these goddamn devils, and that's how you know it's an Edomite, because they always have something where they feel like they can go and try to ridicule you or talk bad you or taunt you in some way where your experiences are just automatically invalidated because of what some one random buttfuck Edomite said. All right, and that's the stuff that pisses me off. And obviously, I didn't. I think I did make a video on this actually, on this comment actually. So, uh, again, like this is the type of stuff that genuinely does piss me off. I don't lose sleep over it, thankfully. All right, but it's just like, how can you claim to not believe, but then you spend all of your waking freaking moments spent trying to disprove something to yourself, because you're not trying to dissuade me, because you can't dissuade me, and I'm not, and I don't. I may get mad, but I don't fall for these cheap $2 taunts. All right, I don't fall for these taunts because obviously that's clearly what these people are trying to do. All right, and you would be blind to not be able to see this type of stuff coming from a mile away. Some brothers may intentionally engage with it. All right, and that's no knock to them. They're allowed to do that. If they feel the Spirit wants them to, find edification in it, sure, go ahead. But it's like I don't engage in this type of stuff because I already have a short fuse when it comes to stupidity. So why would I want to stress myself out by talking to some dumbass? All right. Now let's actually read the thing. First of all, his name is El Nohim, a clear, what's called mockery of Elohim. All right. And he says, "Let God tell you, you have dialogues with God." When this is what I was trying to illustrate. Let's read Matthew chapter 10, verse 19. And in this chapter was basically about how Yahawashi was equipping his disciples when he sent the disciples to go out on their own. So on that same token, we are also basically to take that same thing and be equipped through faith the exact same way, all right, for the most part. All right, now, Matthew chapter 10, verse 19, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And that's the thing where and I'll remember exactly what I said in this video that the dumbass responded to, but the main thing or the general idea of what I was trying to say was how we don't need or Slakia. When it comes to being faithful and having that relationship with Yahawadah, the the need for speech or the need to talk, it's not as prevalent, it's not as uh, there, because the Lord just puts it in our spirit to either know or to understand something rather than us literally having a full-blown conversation with him, which again, this goes to show that lack of faith, and or it's not even just a lack of faith at this point. It's more so because yes, there are people who may sincerely think like that, but there's also people like him Okay, clearly this was just done in mockery, which is why it just pissed me off. Because like, why, if you are clearly an atheist, why did you bother making this throwaway account for you to respond and say something to me? Okay, you are just that pathetic. You are just that pathetic that you had to get out, come over here, search for a small YouTube channel thinking that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, for you to try to say that some bullshit to me and thinking that I'm going to just fall for your cheap taunt. All right. And again, like, this is just a quick thing I want to get into. It's just like, I absolutely despise these people, and I cannot wait for the Lord to destroy these devils. Now let me get these, and I'll end it off. Um, Judges 10:14. If the thing, Judges 10 verse 14, go inquire to the gods which ye have chosen, let them deliver you in your tribulation. Okay, so you didn't want to heed the warning, heed the prophets. Okay, well then go and ask Esau, go and ask White Jesus, go and ask yourself, because many people uh consider themselves their own gods. All right, that's been a thing. All right, people all do all these other different stuff. Well, if you don't want to rely on Yahawadah when Yahawadah is sending out the judgment, then go and call on whatever you made your God to deliver you, or deliver yourself out of the trouble. Guess what? You're not going to deliver yourself out. You have all these freaking people saying, "Oh yeah, I got a freaking underground bunker and whatnot." Well, easily the Lord's just gonna murder your ass right before you even get a chance to use it. All right, because that was what people were saying about Rick Ross. Rick Ross is one heart attack away from death, and freaking and he said, "Oh yeah, I got this underground bunker, this and the whatnot," and yet everyone knows that he's not even going to be able to. People were joking, but the fact of the matter is that that was real. That's genuinely real. Where he is easily about to just die right before he even gets a chance to use that underground bunker. And the same thing could be said for any of these people, where the Lord could kill you in any other way. All right. So with that, I pray this session was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, our prophet, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, of Bible, and Shalom.